Wow. So I guess it snowed last night because yesterday when we came home from fishing, it did not look this amazing. This is quite possibly one of the most beautiful sceneries I've ever seen up north. And I don't really know what to make of this. This is truly incredible. I guess this is what you would call a winter wonderland. Anyway, welcome back, guys. It is a beautiful morning, as you can see, up in the Northeastern Territory. Today is a big day, but it's also kind of a sad day. Sam and I have to leave tomorrow. He's got to go back to Illinois, and I've got to go back to Texas to do some boring shit. But we're gonna try to make the most of it and just have a day of it, you know? One of the main missions for today's epi is to go in the backyard pond and set some fish traps up because, as you guys probably know, we still don't have any idea if there's actually fish living in that tiny little pond. I would have to assume so, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to debunk that this afternoon. Also, we are going to give the snowmobiles one last rip throughout the property. I do have a decent amount of land, not a ton, like 34 acres, so plenty enough to rip around the snowmobiles. And we're also just gonna kind of have fun. Try to make, like I said, the most of it. Have a solid 100% day. Sammy D, you ready? You stoked? Let's get him, boy. Oh, by the way, it's Sam's birthday, so let him know in the comment section below, happy birthday. He's 28. 24. Whoa, this is sweet. So in order to catch fish in the pond, if there is any fish in there, we're gonna need some bait. So we're at the local bait shop right now, and it's kind of on an honor system. Is that how that works?
I believe so.
Yeah, money box.
I don't know how we get into the money box though, but...
Do you just maybe I think maybe you just leave it.
Well, hopefully the next guy doesn't take it, and I hope we do this right.
Here, get that little $3 one. Look at the size of that sucker, dude. Yeah. That's Laker bait right there.
Good smell.
Wow.
Let's get like some of these little guys, trout and perch mills.
Yeah, some little stuff for sure. And maybe throw some big stuff in the mix too.
Medium shiners too.
Yeah.
Small shiners.
$9 for a dozen. That's pretty expensive. So that's probably why.
$150 for a dozen of these.
Okay, yeah, get some of those trout and perch bait. Well, you might want to fill it up with some water first.
Oh yeah.
Damn, this is so cool. I've never seen anything like this before. I think that's one of the unique parts about Maine is everything is just very different than from what I grew up doing.
That's a dozen.
You want to get 2 dozen?
You might as well, right?
Basically, this is like a bait shop, I think connected to someone's house, and it's completely on the honor system. There's like a money box right there, and then you write down how much you got. There's a calculator to calculate it all up. But there's no one working this bait shop. You just pull up, grab your bait, drop the cash off, and then you leave. And then also, yep, you're also on camera too, so you can't, of course, just steal bait, which is pretty neat.
$3 worth.
So we got some little minnows.
Some medium shiners, large shiners.
Yeah, let's go.
They're kind of small.
Yeah, let's go a little bit. Oh, there's just stuff over here too.
$1.
You wanna do suckers or shiners right here? How about these guys?
Extra large.
Those are not extra large. I think those are normal size shiners.
Well, for what?
Half dozen of those?
These are extra large.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah or nay?
Those are actually, yeah, we should get a half dozen of these.
Also, one thing I have learned about living up here just for the small amount of time is that these guys, smelts, are like the prized bait in Maine. I think some smelt or sea run, and the lake trout and the brook trout and pretty much any sort of bass love smelt. They're like a little skinny minnow. I wish I could show you one, but we're not buying any today. That's essentially what they look like in the water. They're very skinny. They're about as long as my finger too. Cool little dudes.
So we got $6 so far.
$6 a bait. Do you want to do smelt too or no? Like a half dozen, or do you want to
smelt for some of these? Let's see what these guys are. Those things are strong.
We got the bait. We have got the bait. Now it's time to get some groceries and then set the traps and then hopefully catch a lake trout. Do you think there's lake trout living in my pond?
We good? There you go.
Nice. Think there's enough ice for the snowmobile or what? Ooh, kind of slushy. Before we do this, what's your hypothesis? Do you think I live in here? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out though. Yeah, we're definitely gonna give it a try. We're gonna put some traps all around the perimeter and some shallower water, maybe for some more aggressive fish. And then we'll put a few in the deepest point, which we don't even know. I think maybe, I would have to guess maybe like 6-10 feet, not sure. Let's try it though. I'm ready. We have weights.
There might be some in the basket.
So this right here is the trap that we're gonna use to catch these fish that are hopefully lurking down below. We've drilled like 6 holes. I already have a few traps set. There's one, and there is another right there. All these traps are kind of different. Some are automatic. Some will kind of like spring the flag up, which indicates that there's a bite or a fish on. Others will actually set the hook for you, so you hook the fish as soon as it bites. These ones are more traditional, probably been around for hundreds of years. And oh, just like that, yeah, the flag will pop up if there is a fish or a bite on the ends. And we're using the little bait that we picked up today, but it's pretty cool stuff. How deep are we? I said 4 foot.
Sounds like 6, almost 7 here.
Oh, 7 feet on this end.
Hole.
So maybe this bank's a little bit more steep. So that one's ready. That is a set trap. When there's a bite, that flag will spring up. We'll run over to it, check the line, and see if there's a fish. So what is our program that we got going on at this pond?
So, because we have no idea what's out here, what's in here, if there's any fish in here. We're kind of covering all different depths. We got like 6 foot there, another 6 foot spot there, almost 7, like a 4 foot spot there. And then this is the deepest hole we found. This is 7.2. And we grabbed a bunch of different baits. So we got a smelt, we got a small shiner, a bigger shiner there. And what I think we'll do here is maybe like little trout minnow.
Little trout minnow, yeah.
So we kind of cover our bases, see if we can get something to bite. So
last one going in. Now we wait.
we're set.
Hillbilly Maine. Ready? Go. Oh, that's too close.
I got.
Sorry. You got a little bit? Oh my God, dude, this thing is sharp. Dice literally just barely nicked the apple and it sliced it like a hot razor.
Hold on, here's
I think you're swinging too, like, Jesus Christ.
Ah, the apple's kind of tough. Oh, there you go.
That was crazy. Oh my God. I bought this sword like 2 years ago and I never used it, so I figured I'd bring it up to the main cabin. Something to kind of keep us busy while we're waiting on flags to go off. Oh God. All right, let's go check some trail cams and get busy. See if we found some, what are you looking for, 10 points?
10 pointers?
Yeah, what's a
I'm
big
just looking
one?
for
Anything.
I'm just curious to see what's out here. Hopefully they're still holding antlers. If not, maybe we'll find some sheds. So
That'd be thick. These are fresh as hell too, dude.
Definitely
from this morning, or?
Yeah, that's a big deer. That's a big deer.
Holy shit. Dude, how about that?
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. So we got a lot of snow last night, as you can probably tell. So it indicates that this deer ran through here, came through here this morning, or like super late last night, because those are fresh, very fresh tracks. We only unfortunately set up 2 trail cams because we ran out of batteries and SD cards. But I'm thinking this one got some goodness. Wow. Okay, that's a big bummer. We didn't get anything on that camera, but what's so weird is we saw tracks like right there. So a couple things could have happened. One of which, this camera could have shit the bed, which is very possible. Or the deer could have literally turned around right before it got in the line of view. Although, I don't think that would have been the only deer that came through here, because every time we've come back to this part of the property, there's tracks littered. That's one of the reasons why we put cams back here. That's kind of sucks. That's a bummer, because those tracks were huge.
But that's the name of the game of figuring it out. I mean.
Right. Okay, we got one more trail cam. Let's check that out. Here it is. What are we doing? We're only doing this because we didn't get anything on our trail cam. By the way, this is the only thing we were able to capture on trail cam number 2. Some nice doe butt. We didn't even get the actual doe. It's just their butts, and it looks like they're feeding. I'm thinking maybe I need to reinvest in some new cameras. Don't know how I feel about those, because the video started when they were already there grubbing. So we have a solution though to this problem.
I saw this samurai sword in John's cabin, and I was like, oh, we should go cut some like watermelons. I forgot how heavy watermelons
Well,
are.
I think it's also because it's like frozen and cold.
Probably.
And I don't know.
We have some apples in there. I know that deer like apples. I don't
They
know
love
if they like
watermelons.
watermelon.
No, they love watermelons.
But it's cold.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the big woods here in Maine, harsh conditions.
No, you know how much that
so they need
stands
to eat
out?
something.
Kind of unorthodox. Usually people will spread out corn, or what else do people feed deer with? Corn.
Pumpkins.
Yeah, usually people.
Deer, acorns.
Usually people feed deer with corn and acorns. We're gonna do some little bit unorthodox, and we're gonna throw some watermelon down. But instead of throwing it, we're going to chop it in half with a samurai sword. We're not drunk yet.
Try and cut it out of the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss it to you.
It's definitely, if I miss, it's definitely gonna break.
No, it's not. On the soft snow?
Maybe not.
I
Maybe
disagree with you.
All right.
It's like Fruit Ninja, dude.
It's pretty hard.
This is a big target if you miss this. Okay, ready? That was pretty sweet, dude. That thing is super sharp. Okay, yeah, you went
Got
right
a
through.
nice cut.
Right, exactly. But we need to make it smaller because, you know,
Yeah.
a deer can't eat this in one bite. Ready?
Yep.
It's really juicy. Wow. Dude, that thing is sharp.
Awesome.
Went right through. That's actually pretty good looking watermelon.
Good go here.
We were talking shit about this watermelon earlier that it looked kind of grimy, but that looks pretty. You want to bite?
Yeah.
The deer's gonna love this too.
Yep.
No, it's all right. Oh my God, that was clean.
That felt good.
That was very
That was
clean.
very satisfying.
All right. Samurai Sam has graced me with his weapon. This thing's pimping as hell.
Yeah, it's
like a
sweet.
gold samurai sword. Like Jesus.
All right, my turn to toss. It get you in the nuts.
Oh, that was good. So satisfying.
I know.
This is so much fun. Best idea ever. I don't know why people throw it on corn, but they can just chop an entire watermelon with a katana from Amazon Prime. I know, it's really red. So there's the feed, the feed for the deer. Normally this would be kind of, I don't know, kind of stupid, but you never know. Some sort of animal, whether it be deer or rabbit, I don't know, is gonna come through and eat this entire mess that we've created. I think it's worth it. All right, let's go back to the camp.
It's a lot less than 2 water.
I know, right? I know. Well, we really did some damage. I mean, you especially. I like how we're filming each other right now.
I know.
All right, let's go back to camp. Hey, oh, Dice. Or should I say Spider-Man? What are we doing?
Let's go ride, bro.
Let's go rat.
I just posted an Instagram story. Like,
Of you wearing this. Let me see. Spidey says. Wait, let me see that. Spidey senses. Dude, it's so funny. I got that helmet for myself because I thought it'd be hilarious. But then I found one that I thought looked cooler, so I just wore that one. And somehow Dice ended up with the Spider-Man on. Anyway, as we're waiting on those traps to hopefully lure in some fish at the backyard pond, we're gonna go shred some snow at some backwoods trails. There's actually a lot of trails around here, so we're gonna take the sleds and go exploring. Give her some horses! That was bull. Time to hit the trails. Oh, I got some air. Wow. Dude. Is there fish in here?
there's gotta be.
Holy sh**. This is pretty cool, you guys. So we're on the snowmobile trail right now. And we stumbled upon this epic looking little creek. What did you do? Did you fall again? Tice's, why are you trying to get in the water? It's so crazy how up north you've got all these like tiny little clear water creeks. I mean, this is cool, but this is probably nothing compared to what you could stumble upon if you were to go up even farther north, because my cabin isn't like that far north. It's like probably more central Maine, maybe a little bit closer to northern Maine, but that's sick, dude. The camera almost makes the water look like it's black because of snow surrounding it, but it's actually very, very clear water. What's that old bridge? Yeah, right there. That's so cool. It's a neat spot. I'm sure if you traveled, you could find some fish. The fact that it's open water right now and it's pretty cold out means that there's probably some fish lurking in here. Pretty cool. This spot is particularly shallow, but I just thought I'd turn the camera on and show you guys how cool this place is. Like, look at that scenery. This is nuts. Okay, Tice, give me a time check. What is it? It's like, it's getting dark.
I'm gonna guess 4:20. 419.
419. Wow, you were 1 minute off. We were back at the backyard pond. And this is the moment of truth. The pond is right around the bend, and we're gonna check to see if any of our fish traps went off. I don't know about this. This could be bad, but we'll see. Okay.
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good. Well, there's the pond. And as you can see, none of our flags are engaged. And I think this means that there's either no hungry fish in my pond, or there's just no fish in general. I mean, the thing is, it's such a tiny pond. Something would have eaten, or at least tried to eat one of those flags. And we put 4 baits in the water. I mean, the pond is like, there it is, you see it. It's no Lake Erie, no Lake Michigan, but wow, I'm kind of bummed out. We were pretty confident that there might have at least been something in here. The funny thing is I didn't even know there was a pond on the property until I put an offer down. It wasn't even in the listing. The realtor didn't even let me know there was a pond until my agent went back here and was like, yo, you have a pond on your property. So that's kind of weird. But this isn't a bad thing. This means that we can use this as an opportunity to stock some fish here. I want to know from you. Drop a comment and let me know what we should stock in this pond, because it seems as if there's not a whole lot going on here. There may be some fish, but not enough, or not big enough to eat the baits that we were throwing in the water today. It was at least still nice to throw some traps out here and figure out if there was fish or not. Just to give you an idea, the deepest point in this pond is about 8 foot. It's probably what, less than an acre big, about a 1/4 acre big. So there's definitely a chance that something can survive in here, and the water's pretty clean and clear. There's plenty of structure and cover. I mean, there's brush in the water too.
Water flowing through.
There's actually, a little stream right there. So you can definitely tell this pond's got some serious potential. So like I said, let me know in the comment section below what we should stock in the backyard pond. I'm pretty stoked about this, although I'm bummed. I think that this isn't a bad thing. I'm trying to be optimistic. Anyway, it's getting dark here in Maine, and we gotta celebrate Dice's birthday today. Grand 24 years old, so I'm gonna peace out, sign out, and bid farewell to you guys back at home. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and as always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.